All right, before we move on, a little story about how the Pretty Young Things got together. well, well, I think this is our third or fourth gig together since 2019 or 2018, somewhere way back then. Basically, it was a bunch of friends getting together at other friends' places, jamming in the evening over a glass of whiskey or beer, and we'd have these jam sessions every weekend, different friends' houses. So one day we said, so why not take this a step further, you know? Get the proper lyrics, get the words right in the first place, and let's get the chords and get everything correct, and let's take this a step further, and let's do a gig, let's play a gig. And that's how, and we call ourselves the Pretty Young Things. I mean, this Pretty Young Thing wasn't there at that point in time, and that Pretty Young Thing wasn't there at that point in time. A bunch of different friends, not musicians. I think I was the only full-time musician that was part of the setup. So two guys couldn't make it this time around. David, and so David's an advisor to the government of Meghalaya, the education department. So he used to play rhythm for us, but he's busy. He's somewhere else right now. And Rajesh, he's a lecturer in one of the colleges back home in Shillong. So these guys couldn't make it because they couldn't take leave or things like that. So we got Valti on rhythm guitar. Yeah, he joined us a little later. So Valti is a part-time musician. He works in a hospital. Yeah.
I'm not a doctor.
He's not a doctor. For the record, he says. And we got Jeremy here, my brother. So Jeremy actually runs a restaurant back home, and he does other business. He's also into welding and stuff like that. And he sings once in a while. We jam, and so is Jeremy here.
That's nice.
Elaine, this is my daughter Elaine. So Elaine and there was another female backing vocalist. She couldn't make it this time. So Elaine was singing backing vocals for us. So we said, why don't you do a couple of songs and you sing a few songs with us this time around. So she is going to. Rebor on keyboards. So Rebor and myself, I think we're the only two full-time musicians in this setup. Nashes as well. Young Nashes as well. So Rebor has a band called Fourth Element. I think they've played at, you must have heard them at the Piano Man a couple of times. So young Nash just joined us for this gig very recently. Nash is a full-time musician as well. And my other brother Keith. Keith, I think he's playing drums maybe after about 25 years or something like that. He's got an event management company back home. So yeah, so everyone's doing everything else, and we got together for this gig. And big thank you to Olympi and to TR, the reasons why we're here this afternoon. And to all you beautiful people, so many familiar faces, people I haven't met in a long while. It's really good to see all of you all again. So we hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. We have a nice eclectic mix of songs. We couldn't cover the thousands of artists and the thousands of songs from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. So we've just chosen about 25 of them for this evening. And please sing along if you know the songs. These are all your kind of music.